Hi guys, and welcome to today's video, which is going to be about my lenses. So I have a Canon 80D and I've got the standard 18-55 kit lens with it, and that's what I predominantly use for everything pretty much. But then what I bought was this lovely lens, which is the Canon 50mm, the Canon 50mm lens, which is a 1.8 that it lets in a lot more light than this kit lens, because this kit lens is 3.5 to 5.6. I'm actually reading it on there, and 5.6, but this one will let in more light, and it's actually effectively on the Canon 80D. This is roughly around 75mm to 100mm roughly. I don't know the exact focal length for this, but it changes on an APS-C camera, which is annoying. But you can use the speed booster, which would pretty much put it back to what it was, but can't afford a £300 speed booster, so I'm not going to bother. The best thing I can do instead of using speed booster is just to move back a bit, and there I have the shot as it would be from this directly on a full frame camera. So the second lens I bought was this 28mm, what was it, 28mm Super Ozek lens, which is made by, I can't remember who it's made by, but basically this is originally, I think it was for Pentax camera system, and this is a very vintage lens. It's so vintage, in fact, that it's made of solid metal. It's got a really nice, smooth focus ring, and basically what you have to do is select the f-stop just from there. You just click it into place, and there you go, and that's that one. This is a really good lens, but this is a 2.8, I think it is. Yeah, this is a 2.8, but at 2.8 it's actually kind of fuzzy for pictures, and it's got a bit of chromatic aberration, but it's really good for video. It looks strange for video. I'll actually have to do like a whole bunch of videos for you with all the different lenses and how things look. To be honest with you, I didn't plan this video. I just thought, you know what, I've got my lenses here, got this set up, and just do a video. So there's that. And by the way, I've adapted this this is the adapted ring. It just makes sure that it fits an FD to an EOS. So this is an actual old Canon lens. It's a Canon lens, not a Pentax. But then I've got this one, which is a 135mm, and this is made by Ricoh, and it's called a Canon. And this is also a 2.8, and this is a gorgeous lens. It's a bit dirty at the moment, but there you go. It's a really nice lens. It looks amazing. Okay, and this is like really wide. Look at that, you can see my eye. Whoa. There you go. And this has been adapted as well. I got this one off eBay. Oh, by the way, This one was £20 I think, and this one was about 27. And this is fully metal. It's really heavy, just like the other one, and it's also manual, because these lenses, these vintage lenses, you can't actually get these particular ones to actually work automatically. Yeah, and this has got its own built-in lens hood because it's funky. Okay, and this has got a nice smooth texture to it, but this is fixed just like the other one. So basically all three of these so far that I've showed you, not including the one there, are fixed lenses. So I have to move, there's no zoom. But then I've got this bad boy, which I've taken pictures of the Statue of Liberty, and it just looks amazing for a 40-year-old lens. So it comes with a lens hood. It's a Tamron Adaptal 2. It says 80 to 210, but I think it says 70 on the front of the lens. Let's just check that out. Comes in this nice case. I think this one was about 25 quid. Again, and this has got a nice lens. It looks so funky and like cool. And this has also been adapted. And yeah, manual lens again. And let's just see what it is. Yeah, so basically this goes from 70 to 210, and the lowest aperture on this is 1.4, so this will let in a lot of light. And I've enjoyed using this lens when I was in New York, and it captured quite a lot of good stuff. But you do have to be a bit careful with the ring here. When it goes to infinity, you have to just take it to infinity, then move it slightly back, and then you're in pure, you're in full focus. This lens, and I would say this lens, the 50mm, are my favorite lenses that are not the kit lens. And what I want to do is get an automatic one of these, like a 80 to 300 or a 70 to 300. I've seen a Sigma one which is about 90 odd quid, but I'm not too sure if that's even worth it because the reviews on it aren't very good. They're okay, they're not too bad, and I'll get some decent pictures out of it. But I think after using these vintage lenses, which are very high quality, I want to go for another low f-stop lens, maybe a 1.4. I know 1.4s are really expensive, but I'll see what's available. And yeah, those are my lenses, and I enjoy using them, but I want to like scale up to the next level now, and like these cost me under £100. It cost me like just around 60 odd quid for all three of these. So if you have a camera, Canon or whatever, you can get these adapted to anything. Like, if you get the right plate, the back plate, you can actually take it off and put any mount on. You can get these for like 5 quid, these little back plates. And if you don't feel like adapting the plate yourself, you can just go on eBay and find a seller who's actually selling it pre-modded. What you do have to be careful of though is just make sure that there's no like fuzziness inside the lens, it's not damaged. See if you can get them to send you a picture. Sometimes there's mold that grows inside, because these lenses are like 30 to 40 years old. I think this one's 40, and I think this one's 30, and maybe this one's 30 as well. I need to get these checked out again. I've got the text from the listing, so I'll have a look. But yeah, I really enjoy using these. Unfortunately, I've used this one the least, but that's because at 2.8 it's really fuzzy, and when I stop it down to f4 it's actually crystal clear. And for f4 I can use this lens and its zoom capability, but this has a really nice look to it. This one has a really nice look to it, and this one is pretty much the same as actually it's pretty much the same as this one. But yeah, so if you're in the market for any lenses, go vintage. Okay guys, so thank you for watching this video. This was a really unplanned video. I just wanted to test out my new lighting arrangement. If you think the arrangement's good, let me know in the comments, and please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.